asked me when he saw me wearing nail polish. He said, "I also want to wear nail polish." And I told him, "Son, when you're an adult, you can do whatever you want." I don't think I get a lot. It's not like I'm like, oh ho, itne अच्छे role है, क्या करूँ, कौन सा छोड़ूँ. It's not like that. I get a lot of very okay, and one or two like, oh, this is very good. This I must do, and that may not necessarily have the money, but it's important to do it. Just liberalization just happened, so everybody, all my friends were watching Bold and the Beautiful from Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara, exactly.
And my mother would not let me watch that. She would not let me watch Ramayana and Mahabharata on TV.
Achha. Your plate is full right now, है ना? Mark Twain ने कहा था, whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it's time for reform. और Judy Garland का कहना है, always be the first rate version of yourself and not a second rate version of someone else. हमारी हिंदी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में अगर कोई एक एक्ट्रेस है who's cut above the rest, it has to be Konkana Sen Sharma. I have it with her.
That's very kind of you. I don't know, it's true, but thanks.
Coco, can I call you Coco?
Please do. Everybody does. When I hear Konkana, it reminds me of school, you know. The teacher saying Konkona and everybody mispronouncing my name.
Your name is Konkona.
Konkona.
And people call you Konkana.
Yeah.
है ना?
Yeah.
Or Pitti.
But then I worked with Kalki and her name is Kalki Kikla. And everybody calls it so many different things and she's so cool, she's so bindas.
So now you must be
I'm
happy.
also going to stop correcting people, you know, let them call you what they want to call me.
You know, Google क्या कहता है आपके बारे में? Konkana Sen Sharma appears primarily in Indian art house and independent films, and her achievements in the genre have established her as one of the leading actresses of contemporary parallel cinema. क्या आपने लागा चुनरी में दाग की है? ओमकारा के लिए आपको बेस्ट सपोर्टिंग एक्ट्रेस के लिए नेशनल अवार्ड और पॉपुलर कैटेगरी का भी अवार्ड मिला था. तो आपको पैरेलल सिनेमा की एक्ट्रेस क्यों कहा जाता है?
आजा नच ले और वेकअप से या लक बाय चांस जो भी मैंने किया है विद एक्सेल और धर्मा यश, ये उन लोगों के थोड़ा अलग सा फिल्म था. ये उन लोगों के कमर्शियल मेन स्ट्रीम फिल्म नहीं है.
नहीं आता था.
ये मेरे लिए मेन स्ट्रीम फिल्म है, लेकिन उन लोगों के लिए ये थोड़ा हटके से फिल्म है, isn't it? I have to say that I don't have very many material aspirations. I'm very lucky that I have my own house. I have a nice car, but I don't have ambitions like I have to have a very fancy car or I have to have a very fancy bungalow. But it is very important for me to be myself and to that my choices are by and large, you know, reflect who I am. But the film offers I get for acting are not great. I get a few nice ones once in a while, but by and large, I don't think I get a lot. It's not like I'm like, oh ho, itne अच्छे role है, क्या करूँ, कौन सा छोड़ूँ. It's not like that. I get a lot of very okay, and one or two like, oh, this is very good. This I must do, and that may not necessarily have the money, but it's important to do it.
Yeah.
You know? So I see it like that from my point of view. Now, if you want to see me in other kinds of films, you have to tell the makers of those films because I am not the one who's making those decisions.
And I'm happy that Hani Trehan did this, produced your film, A Death in the Ganj. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Maybe if we bend the knees and put the body in a fetal position.
For me, it was not like I was just fed up or frustrated with, you know, the acting and I needed to get into direction. It was more that, you know, I had a lot of childhood memories. And these memories, you know, and this world just started becoming bigger and bigger in my head. This McCluskey Ganj, all these childhood trips, ye kya hua tha, those family anecdotes, there was a death, what happened. And slowly, very organically and very naturally, it became a world which I felt compelled ki, arey tab to film banayenge.
Who in this room is going to die first? Is it going to be Mimi? Shuttu?
Konkana, is it true कि आपकी मदर ने बचपन में आपको ना तो मेन स्ट्रीम हिंदी फिल्म्स देखने दी थी ना मेन स्ट्रीम बंगाली फिल्म्स देखने दी थी?
Hindi films in the 80s, like a lot of them were quite tacky. Some films I watched, like Masoom and Mr. India, and you know, some films I watched. You know, those she was encouraging. Sagar, yeah, I loved Sagar. And who didn't? That romance, my God. Mrinal Sen, Hrithik Ghatak, or film directors from the South. A lot of world cinema I watched. You know, she didn't let me watch, for example, Bold and the Beautiful. But I was growing up at a time where,
Yeah.
that had just, liberalization just happened. So everybody,
Right.
all my friends were watching Bold and the Beautiful and
Yeah,
Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara, exactly.
And my
And
mother
Babe-
would not let me watch that. She would not let me watch Ramayana and Mahabharata on TV.
Acha.
Because she said, your first impression of that can't be this tacky television show. First you have to imagine it in your own head. Then you see everybody's interpretation of it. So she was particular about what she exposed me to. She made me read lots of different kind of books, made me watch lots of different kind of plays. I watched all kinds of films growing up. So she wanted me to have that kind of exposure, thank God.
आपकी मदर थ्राइस नेशनल अवार्ड विनिंग एक्ट्रेस है, आपके पास 2 नेशनल अवार्ड्स हैं और आपकी नानी भी नेशनल अवार्ड विनर थी कॉस्ट्यूम डिजाइन में।
That's right.
व्हाट अ जीन
You've done your
पूल यार।
research.
आपके बेटे की पैदाइश, हारून की पैदाइश 15 मार्च 2011 की है। आपकी फिल्म्स 2011 में भी आई, 12 में भी आई, 13 में भी आई। ऑल अलोंग यू वर वर्किंग। इट्स नॉट इजी।
It's not easy, but I have to say that women are doing it all the time. The bai who comes to my house, she works, she leaves her children, she comes to my house, she works in so many other houses every day, whether it's my hairdresser. I mean, women are doing it every day, all the time. And that's a great example. And the thing is that we have the choice. Also that whether we want to work or we may not have the choice. Some of us may have to work and run the house. But I'm saying that women are doing it everywhere all the time, and that in itself is an inspiration. And we need to have support structures all around, whether it's from men, whether it's from companies, whether it's corporate policy, government policy, whatever it is, we need to support that.
आपके साथ की जो दूसरी एक्ट्रेसेस हैं, you don't dress like them.
Achha.
You prefer sari, something like what Vidya Balan. Vidya Balan is also very.
I think Vidya Balan was very
strong.
important in the way that she,
rejuvenated the whole
absolutely.
Indian fabric culture.
Sari, and she gave like so many people, including me, the confidence to, wow, she's doing her own thing. She's looking so great.
I don't see you wearing gowns and all.
It's not like I have anything against Western wear. I mean, I wear, but we live in a tropical country, and a lot of the time I see in summer men are wearing jackets. I think how removed we are from the weather.
Exactly.
It's a hot country.
बिल्कुल.
So I mean,
kurta pajama, yaar,
wear
look good.
No, but it's very important for me that people should wear what they want to wear. That is very important. People should be who they want to be. We live in a world where there are 7 billion plus people in this world. People are going to be different from us. It's okay. If we can calm down, it's okay if people are different. It's okay if they think differently. You don't have to agree with everybody all the time. Live and let live. I believe in that very strongly. I believe that tolerance is a very important thing in today's time. My son asked me when he saw me wearing nail polish, he said, I also want to wear nail polish. And I told him, son, when you're an adult, you can do whatever you want. And I think that I would say the same thing to my daughter. Because nail polish, for me, according to me, and parenting is different for different people, it's not for kids. You grow up, you decide who you want to be. I have to have the confidence to let my children be who they want to be.
क्या कोई फिल्म्स किटी में है? क्या आगे की फिल्म्स के बारे में कुछ सोचा है आपने?
नहीं, कुछ नहीं. I've been so busy with this Death in the Ganj, and I've been reading a few scripts I liked. But the good news is that lipstick under my burqa will very soon.
And you got a
but there's
Best
nothing
Actress
else.
award for that.
Yes.
New York Film Festival.
Yes,
Amazing.
New York Indian Film
Congratulate.
Festival.
Yes.
Best
So New
actress,
York-
best director. I was thrilled.
Your plate is full right now, है ना?
I mean, I feel it's my responsibility to make myself happy and to make my life interesting, because only then can I be the best mother, friend, whatever, everything else, daughter. Yeah, that's my duty to myself, is to make my life happy, to make my life interesting, and then everybody else is around me. And nobody is going to go out and make my life interesting. I have to do that for myself. Children need loving and happy parents more than anything else.
Yes.
The child grows up with unhappy, resentful people. That's not nice. We know the world is like this. We try.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Right. You keep on trying, because when you keep trying, we also get a lot of energy and a lot to learn from.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks so
you,
much for a
Coco.
nice interview. Thank you.